Good evening, or good morning. About 1:40 a.m. on 24th of December. Yeah. So I thought I'd put out a Christmas message that I'm still waiting for closure on my ma from the 3rd of May to the 20th of June. My mum died around the 29th of June. My older sister Alison promised me she'd give me closure on it. Not heard nothing from any of them since the wake walk thing. Nothing. Not a word, no closure on what happened in that month. So, obviously, I need closure. Everybody needs closure on what really happened, not in that month about me, but my mum. Nothing. So, I'm doing this upload, right? Because I've been joining the dots, when you do a dot to dot and you get a picture that tells you the truth. Well, I've been doing my dot to dot, and so far, I could tell you much more, but these are facts of my meetings with Matty Feathers, is it? Or Michael. The first meeting that I met Matty Michael was in the malt kiln about September, October time in 2023. After going to see my mum, I went in the malt kiln because I'd done my football bets. It was Tuesday or Wednesday night. I'd gone in there just to check my bets, yeah? And this geezer was sat near me, and he said to me, "I recognise you." And I'm like, checking my bets. So, all right. He said, "You're Kirsty Lee's uncle, aren't you?" I went, "Well, yeah." So, who are you? He said, "Oh, I'm Michael Stenhouse." And I'm looking at him thinking, all right. And Michael had been in prison for quite a few years for whatever. And so it had been a long time since I'd seen him at the Robin Hood when we had a little bit of a brawl, all of us. Anyway, and so I'm looking at him and he's talking. I'm looking at him thinking, Michael Stenhouse. Right. And this guy that was sat opposite me in the malt kiln in September, October 2023, yeah, he was olive skinned and really skinny with really black hair. And I'm like, all right. So I said, "Oh, do you know Marie Varley?" And he's looking at me. I said, "That's Stenny's auntie. She lives in Byler." And he looked at me and I said, "Just let me check." So I texted a friend of mine. I said, "What's Marie's second name?" She went, "Varley." She texted me back that. So I said, "Oh, do you know Marie Varley, your auntie?" And he's like, "Yeah." So I didn't see him again. And I wrote this down, right? No words of Elias. And then the next time I seen him, was on Charlie's 21st. The same geezer, yeah, who said he was Michael Stenhouse, which he wasn't. And he back swiped me, yeah? Yeah. Same geezer that were in the pub in September, October, pretending to be Michael Stenhouse. Yeah. So, the next time I seen him, with a few weeks after Shawnee's 21st, I was at my mum's on a Sunday morning, yeah, and I was in a wee back garden with my mum. We were having a cup of tea, it was early morning, and my mate Phil and Matty, whatever he's called, walked past, so I shouted out, "Phil, come here." And you know who came over? Matty Michael. And you know who he talked to? Not me. The guy above my mum's flat, saying, "How you doing?" Blah, 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 blah. And I was going to jump over the wall, but I thought, no, I'm at my mum's. Do you know what I mean? But my mum went into her flat. When he came over, Michael fucking Matty, whatever he's called, yeah? And she went into her flat, and I just watched and thought, don't do it, Richard. I put my hoodie up and just listened to him talk to the guy above my mum's flat. And then he went. So I went back into my mum's flat. I said, "You all right, Mum?" She said, "I don't like him." I said, "Who?" She said, "That guy that came over." I said, "Why?" She said, "Because he was the guy that backswiped you, but he was also in Mount Kiln a few weeks before Shawnee's do, talking to Joanne, our Joanne." I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "I went out on my mum said this, I went out on a Sunday, and we were in Mount Kiln, and Joanne was there, and she was talking to the same man, boy, whatever, in a corner, and she said, I didn't like him then, he looked a bit shifty." I said, "Are you sure it was the same guy?" She went, "Yeah, but don't say out, Richard, because you might get me in trouble." So I didn't. Do you know what I mean? And these, I am not lying. So my mum had seen him in the Mount Kiln talking to Joanne like that. You know, before Shawnee's do, which makes me, and my mum promised me not to say out, so I didn't. But now I can't I? So, what we doing talking to him about, Joanne? I don't know. You can answer that, can't you? And moving on, and I'm trying to keep it swift and short. Yeah, I knew that there was the same guy, Matty Michael. Yeah, been through that. And, you know, you join the dots, you get a picture, don't you? So, yeah, done that. I wrote it all down overnight, but I forgot about the picture of Michael. So, after my mum died, I got all the photos that my mum had in a rainy day box, yeah? And while I'm looking through them, and they're still all here, I sorted them out for all my sisters, their photos, and the ones that I want to keep. But I came across a photo of Michael Stenhouse. Yeah? And I'll show you it. Right? He's the one in, as you see it, can you see it? There. The one stood up, that's Michael Stenhouse. It ain't my. So, why would he meet me in the Mount Kiln after I've beaten my mum's and say, "Oh, Michael Stenhouse"? Do you know what I mean? Before Shawnee's do. Yeah, so join the dots because I joined every one of them, Joanne. Every one of them dots, yeah? And I get the picture, and Alison, right, you promised me closure between the 3rd of May and the 20th of June. And you've not been in touch, have you? Yeah? So that's why I'm doing this now. Because I need closure on the 3rd of May, from the 3rd of May to 20th of June, and you've not given me it. Can you imagine, like, if you were a family member of those that died at Hillsborough? How long did they wait for closure? And all they wanted was the truth, and I'm still waiting for the truth, Alison. And you, Joanne, you can't say no about my mum, or she had whatever, because my mum knew that you'd been talking to Matty Michael, who wasn't Michael Stenhouse, who he said he was. Why would he say that? Yeah? So, why were you talking to him a few weeks before Shauna's 21st? These are questions that I can't answer, but you need to. Ta-da.